Welcome in. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. I hope that y'all are doing okay. I'm excited to get into this message tonight. Let me let the people know on threads that we are live and we're going to get started. If you are joining me live, I would love to see your comments in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And we're going to get into this word. Lord, I'm trying to use threads from my Hey, Simone. All right. There we go. We live. All right. Hey, Carla, you made it. Hey, Elle, how you doing? All right, y'all. I'm really excited to get into this. If you are new here, welcome to Storytelling Tarot. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Jada K. Story. And today, if you're not... Hi, King Temperance. I'm glad you could catch me live. Hey, Imani. Hey, Desiree. I see y'all coming all in. If you're not following me on Substack, then you missed that I did some tarot scopes for the month of September. Lately, I've been doing them kind of in the middle of the month. That's just how my schedule's been going, but hey, it is what it is. So I posted them today, and the main focus for us all, I like to pull for the collective energy before I go through all of the elements like I'm going to do tonight. And so the card that I pulled for all of us was the Eight of Swords. And so that told me off the bat that in order for us to progress, in order for us to grow, in order for us to continue to expand and move towards our goals and whatever it is that we're searching for, that we're going to have to fight. Because the Eight of Swords shows someone who is incapacitated. It shows someone who is in a position, almost giving, yeah, like literally your hands are tied. Is giving being trapped or entrapment. And so if I can see through the cards that this is the collective energy that we are all going to feel like we are tied, that we are bound, then we need to do our damnedest to get around that. So that is why I'm saying we got to talk about the weapons. What are the weapons that we need that's going to help us to get past whatever these blocks are, whatever these obstacles are? With the swords, we're talking about what's happening in our minds, what's happening in our thoughts. But sometimes this can also be actual, like, real threats. So we got to be ready. And so I wanted to do a kind of like an accompaniment to that reading. So make sure you go read that article if you haven't. Hey, Brendan. Hey, Liz. Hey, Dage. Hey, Sydney. I wanted to do an accompaniment to that reading because I didn't just want to leave it with get your weapons, use your weapons, and not at least give a little bit of insight. So I was like, okay, Spirit, like, what can we give to the collective? So I'm going to go through the elements the way that I did the tarot scopes to get, like, for each element, what is the weapon that you can use, and how does the divine want you to use it? And then at the end, if you have any questions, I'll be doing donation-based readings, $5 per question. So you can hop in line if that's something that you want to get into. Can you tell us who the weapons are? Like who the op is? Is that what you mean? Hey, Denicia. What you mean, Brenda? You so funny because I feel like I know what you're talking about. Is there anything that I want to say? I just have a lot of gratitude for this moment. I give thanks for the gift of divination that we can see what's coming. And thank y'all for all being here with me tonight. Hey, Peace. Can we see who the op is? The thing about the Eight of Swords is that sometimes that's us being our own op. Sometimes. So I don't know if this is as much about other people unless the cards tell me different. So we'll see, right? But since you are engaging with me, Brendan, let's start with air signs. Let's start with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, Spirit. What's the... Mm. I don't know why I knocked on that deck, child, and I felt something come down. Thank you, cringe. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Spirit, what is... oh, let me also set up the stage. This is the weapon that will help you survive in September. But what I was also hearing is that something about this is also can be useful and helpful for October. So although I know sometimes we want an evergreen word, I think that wherever in time you are listening to me give this could be applicable. And also if you're watching this live or if you're watching this in September and October 2025, this is definitely important to pay attention to. So, I just wanted to name that. Okay, so for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what is their weapon? What is their weapon? Thank you, Spirit, for the truth. What's the weapon? How to use it? This is so interesting. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, your weapon is the Ace of Pentacles. And how to use it is the Ace of Wands. This is really cool, actually, to me. First of all, can we talk about you having two aces? Can we talk about you using the basics? You using the very little. Like you don't have to this is literally like for the air signs who are like magicians, hoodoos, spiritualists, if you're doing like actual work, spiritual work, you ain't even really don't even go out and buy a whole lot. Like use what you got. Use what you got. Your weapon right here, you have, wow, you have time on your side. You have the full support of earth energy with you. When we talk about the pentacles, we're talking about the tangibles, but for me, it's also the body. And so what's really cool is that you are, some of the air signs, y'all really have been deep into embodiment work. And that feels really like potent. There's something here that you're doing. So I don't know if this is like movement, stretching, any of that, but there's something here about you being in your body and you being like claiming yourself. Your body as home is your gift, is your weapon, actually, which is important because when all of these systems and all of these people try to like take you out of your body or take you away from yourself, it's not possible. And the way that you're able to use this, Ace of Wands talks about energy. Ace of Wands talks about creativity. So I'm wondering for those air signs who are, for some of you, it's literally this month, like you getting back into like a better sleep pattern, like your sleep pattern is coming into there's a different rotation. It does feel very magical. It does feel very magical. Yeah, there's a way that you are shifting into a new relationship with your body and embodiment. And you being in that place with your body, air signs, is actually causing you to have more energy. Like you're quick-witted, right? You are on top of your game. You are never tired. That's what it's giving. And it's not because you are wearing yourself thin. It's because you are so in tune with your body. You are so in alignment with you that that nobody else they're not even really able to distract you, right? The things that used to kind of get you to kind of look off or sit down or veer off, you are at home now. It's almost like, you know how when you've been at work all day and you come home and you kick off your shoes, maybe you take off your bra, you do all the things to get comfortable. But when you're in your kitchen, that's your kitchen. right? When you in your room, that's your room. And so you take over the environment, and something about that feels important. There's something about you, because you are in your body and your body is your home. No matter where you find yourself, there is energy that you are generating that is attractive. Let me get one clarifier about the Ace of Wands for how you use it. Oh, okay. Before I even pull a card, what I'm hearing is, as you are connecting more with your body and your embodiment, your body is going to start to give you ideas. Your body is going to start to give you keys and understanding of how to move, when to move, how fast to move, how slow to move. Like there's something here that's going, it's just going to come to you. It's just going to come to you. And maybe that's why they were talking about the sleep cycle, because maybe for some of you, you've been like, I need to try to sleep so that I can like get these downloads in my dreams. And the thing about you, air signs, that at this time, what makes you so powerful is that you don't even have to be asleep to get the vision. You don't even have to be asleep to catch the dream, to get the word. It'll just come to you because you are in tune here. Yeah. Imani says, I was just noting to myself how I finally feel my sleep hygiene is improving. Yeah. What else is here? Okay. No, that's all I have. That's all I have for air signs. Do you want to pull these? Okay. Nope, that's it for the air signs. Yeah, that's actually really, really cute. I like that for y'all. Remember, do very little. This actually ties into what I said for air signs in the Substack. The 10 of Wands came up, and the 10 of Wands was talking about burdens, having so much on your back and trying to do so much. And Spirit was telling the air signs, do very little. So the fact that the two aces showed up makes sense. Do what you can with the little you have. Light that one candle, right? Take that one action and watch it multiply, because you are, again, in tune. That's interesting. Your body as the oracle is your weapon, right? Because if you think about it, if you think about like what I'm imagining is like, you know how when there is a weather forecast and it says it's going to rain outside. And so people start preparing for rain. They got their umbrellas, they get their rain gear. You know, they're preparing for rain because that's what the weather report said. But you, air sign, something in your spirit is like, your body's like, it's not raining though. Like it's not going to rain. The clouds might be rolling in, but you're just like, yeah, it's not, because my body is telling me different. So you wear your little shorts. You looking cute today, and people are like, don't you know it's gonna rain? And you're like, no, it's not gonna rain. And guess what? It doesn't rain. That's why you being in your body is so important, because you are tuned to your own frequency and to your own. You know, I've been talking about all year, self is source. That is so true here for the air signs. Is that, in other words, you're going to be receiving downloads that don't make no sense, because everybody else going to be like, don't you see it's supposed to rain? And you're like, I know what that said, but what I feel in my body is, and I'm going to trust my body. And your body's not going to lead you wrong. It's going to tell you something important. So yeah, that's why it's a weapon, because everybody else is listening to a different oracle, but you're tapped into one that nobody else can access without your consent. Ashe, Liz. Okay, let's move on to fire. Let's move on to fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. What is your weapon to survive September? How can you use it? Woo! All right. how can you use it? Just like the air signs got 2 aces, the fire signs have 2 nines. So we have the 9 of Pentacles as your weapon, and we have the 9 of Wands as how the method, how you doing it. It's literally, it has the energy of I can do bad all by myself. I can do bad all by myself, but bad in the colloquial black way, like I'm bad all by myself. The 9 of Pentacles is a self-made person who has interests. And here's the thing too that I feel is sometimes missing from the 9 of Pentacles. They're self-made, but they're not self-sustaining, if that makes sense. They are very particular about their work. They're doing their work. They're showing up. There's evidence of all that they put into themselves, into what it is they do for money. But what I am always mindful of is after the 9 of Pentacles comes the 10 of Pentacles, which shows lineage and legacy and ancestors and descendants, right? It reaches up, down, all around. The 9 of Pentacles is the one who is willing to put themselves out there to go. Do the work to bring it home to the others, right? That's your weapon. Is to be willing to put yourself on the line. Now hear me, not as a martyr, but as an example. To be not a martyr, but a model. What makes this work is the 9 of Wands. Your boundaries, huh? It's giving gatekeeper energy. Meaning that just because you are modeling how to work, how to be, how to thrive, there's something here about how much you keep for yourself and how much you are keeping for the others. There's an image that just crossed my mind. I'm trying to bring it down so I can make it make sense. Oh, it just left me. Bring it back, please, Spirit. Well, I'm gonna just make it up. There was a reference and I lost the reference, but I'm just making it up. Oh, actually, let me think about Rahab. Y'all know the story of Rahab? I can't remember all the details, but Rahab was a sex worker. Can I say that? Who was a spy and was a self-made person whose business was what was feeding and funding her family and community. Rahab was a gatekeeper. Rahab was working with the intent to save and to protect her folk, leading with her business. And so I'm wondering, fire signs, what access do you have? What flair do you have? What spaces does your business or your study take you into, particularly September and October, but even across the board, that is allowing you access so that you can let your people in the back door? I heard somebody say this about sidereal. I know we're talking about air signs, but I heard someone say this about sidereal Taurus. It was Chris, Astrology. And Astrology was saying that Taurus reminds them of the type of the archetype who would be like the double agent, Y'all know those 007 movies, you know, or what's the other one? Ocean's 11. They get all dressed up, all dialed up, going to the ball or going to the party or whatever. Very posh, but they are spies. And they are looking for where the safes are, right? The vaults. And so what I'm seeing here for the fire signs is you have access. You are royal, regal. You have some type of gift that other people want, that the world wants. And the world, or the people who are manning the so-called gates, the people who have been keeping folks out, keeping your people out, keeping them from the things that they need, you know how to get to those people. So you get all dolled up. You get ready to go to the party knowing that you're going to infiltrate. Yeah. And so, wow, the way that I like to think of it is I say, yeah, Taurus would be the one who, while everyone's enjoying the party out front, Taurus is going to sneak around the back and open the door. Wave them all in. Wave all the homies in. Because you deserve to have a good time too. You deserve to be here too. If I get access, we all get access. So what are you doing with your business, fire signs? How is your work, right? Not even just the work that you do, but the work that you be, the person you are becoming. How is that able to be used to create access for those who don't have it? Furthermore, it's not just about who you're letting in, but it's also about who you're keeping out. It is so key to bask in your growth, to really truly eat the fruits of your testimony, the fruits of your labor. Keep some for yourself, fire signs. And hold the door open for the people who are coming behind you, who are watching you. You're modeling for them how to do it. You're modeling for them how to keep going. Yeah, fire signs. It's like fire signs. I don't know why you got like the energy, and it could be my guy because that's what she be doing. It's like you have the energy of like sweeping around the porch, like keeping riffraff off the porch, right, away from your kids. There's something about this that's here, keeping what doesn't belong to you, what doesn't belong to yours away, right? Something that I say often: everybody who comes to you ain't called to you. That's going to be important for you to know because you have a bounty, fire signs. You got a bounty. So you're going to have to learn discernment on who you let in the door. Because everybody who comes ain't called. Everybody who comes ain't called. So part of your weapon is rightly deciphering the season of abundance that you are in, and then discerning who gets to eat at the table. We just talked about this. We talked about the who's at the table. We just talked about that. But yeah, guarding it. Yeah. Yeah. Sydney says, I was thinking about this earlier with acting and filmmaking, making sure that I and other people don't get taken advantage of in that space. Yeah, gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. Anything else for the fire signs? No, I am complete with that. Let's move on to water. Water. Ooh. Water signs. I'm going to keep earth for last. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Shout out to all my babies on the East Coast talking about it's past y'all's bedtime. Carly, you a real one. I didn't even ask the question. What is the secret weapon? Is this the secret weapon? Nah, y'all, I just want y'all to see y'all had the Queen of Wands jump out the deck. I didn't even ask the question yet. Queen of Wands jumped out the deck though, so my. All right, what is the secret weapon for the water signs to help them survive? Yep, to help them survive, and how? Yeah, you got the Six of Cups as your gift. Oof. With the King of Cups at the bottom. Please. Please. Water signs. Your weapon to help you survive is the gift of remembrance. The gift of remembrance. Because when you can remember, that means you can always return. Whatever you can remember and recall, you can return to. And the way that you do it is to leave, move on. Go there to the place you remember. So when, right, this is why I kept the Eight of Swords out. So water signs, when this month, this season, these next 2 months, when you are feeling bound in your mind, your ancestors, your spirits are saying, just remember. Remember why you are here. Remember the gifts. Remember us. Remember yourself, baby. And that will be how you get yourself free. That remembrance is enough to get out. That remembrance will actually take you to the place you've been trying to get to all along. Ooh, How I Got Over is one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs. Woo. For the water signs, it's almost like the old thing is the new thing. The old thing is the new thing. Because time is a circle. The old thing is a new thing. It reminds me of what I was saying to my friend today, Sarah McKeever Days. We talk about this often. Consider the archive. Consider the archive. They say nothing new under the sun. Consider the archive. Go back. That brilliant idea that you have. Who else had it? Who else started researching? Who else was talking that talk the way you talk it? Go remember. Go remember. Remember your why. Remember the who. before you get back into the what? The steps. Huh? Simone said, and if the body is the archive. Huh? What is embedded in the coding of your body, of your emotions, of your spirit? Because when you do that remembrance, remember, right? That is when you have the courage to press on. That is when you have the courage to experience wonder and amazement and adventure and curiosity. That is when you have this. Typically, the Eight of Cups, I think, is read in has a sad tone to it, like, oh, you gotta leave. But what if that's what they've been wanting the whole time? Because the Eight of Swords talks about being bound mentally. But what if something's been holding you back emotionally? The Six of Cups says, oh, you can get free again. You can just remember and move toward where your heart is actually calling you. Someone said, I don't need SpaceX to get there. You got access to your body every time, every day. You call on your highest self. You call on your highest selves. And they will come. They will come. The highest self that is your inner child will come. And they'll say, remember. Remember when we used to play patty cake? Remember when we used to go outside and make mud pies that we would alchemize with the elements? Remember? Remember the first time you had that dream that said, oh, let's create art. Remember when you first picked up that pencil and started telling stories. Remember when you opened your mouth and felt the force of the ancestors come through your throat chakra. Remember. And then there you will see the impossibilities dwindle. Because you are tied back to the ancestral knowing and the ancestral power and impetus that pushes you forward. Well, all right. All right. And water signs, is this a grandmother? Somebody has a guy, whoever this Queen of Wands. This doesn't feel like your energy. It actually feels like it may be like a guide, some spirit ally. If you have a guide, particularly if you have not been venerating her, if you have not been, you need to give her some light or give her some offerings. There's something here with that. Commune. She said, you better remember me. So I don't know who that's for. I don't know who that's for. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but I see my mods are on it. Let's play with the earth signs. And then if there are folks who have questions and you want a reading, it is $5 donation base is $5 minimum, but you can always give more if you have it. And we'll be starting that after earth signs. All right, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is your weapon? Oh, this one. Okay. How to use it. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna keep this. This is gonna be real simple, actually. Six of Pentacles is your weapon. Death card is how to use it. All right, so I'm gonna keep it real. This is gonna be real quick. I feel it's gonna be real quick. Earth signs, you have a gift that is supposed to be given to the world. You have a gift that is supposed to be given to the world. You have a gift that is supposed to be given to the world. And it is, whatever it is tied to your personal transformation story. And you are supposed to begin to sow that story into the world, to put that work into the world, whatever it is that you do. I don't care if you're a trash person, whatever it is that you do, you're being there on site, on post, on the ready, offering your gifts, whatever they are, to the world. You are supposed to be bringing forth. You are an agent of transformation. So share it. Simone said, I knew you was gonna tell us to go outside. I'm just saying, this is you are in a place where you have something to offer that is of value, and people want it. People not only want it, they need it. They crave it. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Give all you got. Not to your detriment, of course, but give all you got. Now, how? You got the death card. When the death card shows up for me, yes, it's transformation. It's also your dead folk. So in order for you not to go too far, right? Because the scales in the Six of Pentacles can become unbalanced if you're not careful. So be very, walk in line and in step with your ancestors. Walk in line and in step with your spiritual team. But this, for the death card for me, is specifically your ancestors, those dead folk. Oh, I love that. This reminds me of the lady next door heard me singing outside and told me to sit on the porch more often. Just like, straight like that. I straight like that. That's a perfect example. Yeah. Yeah. And so what is it on your heart? What is it that you do? Even the thing that you don't value, right? Even if it's a thing that you don't do for money. I know the pentacles can be money, but the thing is, the pentacles is your experience too. It's the gift that you give and leave with the world. So whatever that thing is, where it could be tied to your ancestors. So the more you tie into your ancestors over the next 60 days is going to show you, okay, got it. This is how I need to be activated into the world. This is what I need to be doing. I see Tanikia got the cover hands face. So am I in your business? Am I in your business? So you have, okay. So what I'm hearing is, I don't know who this is for, but there are ancestral gifts that you have that some of your ancestors did not fully step into. So now you are here. And they are walking with you. And they are like, yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah, that's that thing that I was trying to do that too. But you doing it. And you doing it well. Let me show you. Let me give you some of these secrets. Let me show you how. Let me help you add a little seasoning to that thing you're doing. Huh? That's why when you're like King Temperance, you start singing and you start saying like, wait, I know this voice coming out my mouth, but it don't sound like me, or it don't sound like it's only me because you got ancestors singing, right? That's how you get in the kitchen. You start cooking stuff and you like, this is the best peach cobbler I ever made in my life. I ain't never made it that good because you got ancestors in there working with you, right? That's how you get up and give presentations and downloads and things start happening. You start saying stuff and things just start clicking. And the people who are listening are just in awe. And you're like, what in the world? And yes, it's you, but also you have ancestral support behind you because you are helping them complete their mission that they didn't have time for. But you got time. And they have time because you got time, because time is nonlinear anyway. Whoo, yeah. King says, I know I'm singing right when it well up in my chest and make me tear up. You absolutely right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Go on run, baby. Go and run around that room. I know that's right. Oh, that's good to me. That's good to me. That's good to me. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Desiree said, this is confirming. I need to get back to traditional weaving after not weaving anything for a year. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not you just said something my best friend just said to me the other day. Come on now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-mm. Okay. Wow. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think the earth signs heard me loud and clear. The line is now open for those who want to get readings. I have one person who prepaid before the live. I'm going to start with them. And then I see Deja. I see that you also dropped some. If you want to get a reading, in the description box, you will see a link. You can donate there. And then when I call your name, drop your question. Let me check because let me check my threads because I asked the person for a backup. I asked the person for a question. I don't think they responded to me. Okay. Okay. All right. So they asked me a question. I didn't quite understand the question, but we're going to say, in the description box, there is a link. There is a link in the description box. I think it accepts Cash App. It's Stripe, but it accepts Apple Pay. I think Google Pay. It should be all there. Okay, I'm going to start with the first person. Y'all feeling all right? Y'all good? Whew. Let me take a sip of water. My. Earth signs going to have secrets revealed. Earth signs going to have secrets revealed. Okay, wait, hold on, y'all. Calm down. Wait. Because what I'm not trying to do is get mounted. Because I mess around here and get mounted and I have to end the live. And I'm trying. Whew. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. My guys be on me. So. Child. Hi, Winter. Child. Let me try to read these cards, child, before they have me spinning around in circles on my head, cause I'll be calling the mothers in and they be all right. This first question says, regarding my current job, it's extremely stressful and I'm wondering if this is a short or extended position. Oh, okay. I didn't understand it at first, but I think I understand it now. Okay. Hey, AC. Hey, boo. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. You know the heart of the person who has asked this question. Can you give me insight into this job situation? Is this a short? What kind of position is this? Knight of Cups. Give me one or two more cards. One or two more cards. Strength. The Devil. This feels like this might be a situation for longer than you want it to be. The Strength card here is that's the card to kind of just like moving through it. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. The guy that I work with, she real blunt. And and I'm just gonna tell you like I'm seeing it. Yeah, this feels like this could be a while. It could be longer than you want it to be. If you don't like it, change it. If you don't like it, change it. So what conditions do you need? Do you want? Place a demand on it. The Devil card, that don't look good. That looks like, it does look very stressful. It does look like being in this situation. being tied up and bound, and that ain't the desires coming from your people. And you know you want better. So if you want out of this, I would say start looking for something better. The Knight of Cups, cool waters. Cool waters. Whew. What's the advice if this person is to move forward? Ace of Cups, I just said it. Cool waters. Go. Don't be afraid. Who, yeah. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of, like I said, placing a demand on the thing that you want. It's not trivial to have the things that you want. That's what this world wants you to think. But it's not trivial. So what you want, if it's not here, go find the cool waters. The divine wants better for you, just like you do. You do too. So go for that. Go for that. Okay. Deja, you are next. What's your question? Drop it in the chat when you're ready. I saw another donation come in. I just gotta refresh and see if I can see who it was. After Deja, I got JT. After JT, I got Carla, and then I have Denicia. Deja, what's your question, my love? Whew. Yeah, I caught my big dogs tonight, so if I don't sound like myself, if you see how they try to mount me like they were trying to mount me just now, it's because I called my big dogs for this one tonight. Whew. All right. What does Deja need to hear right now? Stop asking questions that you know the answer to. That's what I'm hearing before I even pull a card. Stop asking questions that you already know the answer to, especially if you are using that as an excuse not to take action. Do the thing you know you're supposed to do, because when you play like that, it seems like you're not for real. You for real, ain't you? Damn, sometimes I'd be shocked because I know exactly which of my guys is coming through. You know. You know. See, goddamn it. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Self as source. Huh? Self as source. You know. And what you don't, maybe ask a different question. And what you don't know, you can access. And it's not that you don't know it. It's that you need to take more time with it. But for the things that you know, you just need to be taking action on them. Something that, this is me, Jada. This is me trying to fight with my guy just a little bit for control, girl. Love her down because she's not playing. But I'm going to tell you what one of my teachers told me. And I think that this is applicable to you. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. Meaning, taking action is better than researching, studying, trying to figure it out. Guarantee that everything's going to work out exactly the way you see it. Hi, Nui, welcome. I am going to pull a card. She got off my chest a little bit, but got. Just kidding. No, I can't. I can't pull no cards for you, boo. I'm just gonna tell you exactly how I'm hearing it. Exactly how I'm hearing it. Take action. Take action. Take action. That's all I can tell you. Get into motion. Get into motion. And I don't know what that's regarding. Obviously, I don't know how this is applying to you. But get into motion and do that thing so that you can finally believe yourself. I don't mean believe yourself up here. I mean believe yourself in here. It's not about continuing to ask, like, do I have what it takes? It's you doing the thing so you can say, I know I have what it takes because I've done the thing. Yes, all you gotta do is say yes. I guess that's what you needed to know. Ashe. I know that was harsh, but that's, I'm telling you, the guy that's with me tonight is like that. So y'all hold on to your britches. JT, you're next. What's your question? Deja, I love you. I'm sorry that. No, I'm not. Let me not apologize. That's how it came out the way it needed to come out. I am not going to do what Jada wanted to try to control the guy, but I need the guy. And so I'm not going to tone police my help. Hi, LaShonda. I'm not going to tone police. I love you, Dage. JT, go ahead and drop your question. After JT, it will be Carla and then Denicia. Whew. My. My. Hi, Jameson. If you want to ask a question for the cards, then you will leave a donation through the link in the description box. And then when I call your name, you will ask your question. Waiting on JT to drop their question in the chat. I didn't miss it, did I, y'all? You got this, Dash. I know you do. JT, you still in the chat? All right, if you're not here, I got to move on. I should have said y'all got to stay here for the reading, because otherwise I'm going to consider it a donation, because once I close out the space is closed. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next person, and then we'll see if Jerusalem will come back. Carla, you ready? What's your question? Cool, Jameson. Also note that it's a $5 minimum, and I do not do questions on health, birth, any of that. Carla would like a general reading. Of course, my love. Tanika, I see your donation. You will be coming up soon. All right. child, I don't know why you got like loud, like, I just heard like, just a lot of like noise, but music. Your phone died. Okay. Okay. I see you're back. I'm in the middle of Carla's reading, and then I'll come back to you, JT. And yes, I called your name a few times. All right. Carla, what I was hearing was like just a lot of like sounds, like moving through the kitchen, like a tambourine, like the moaning and groaning of like singing the blues, but it was a woman's voice. Like you, very old energy. It felt good though. It feels real good. Okay. Feels real good. What's the general message for Carla? What's the spiritual business that you are forming? Your ancestors like it. They like it. They like what you're doing. You got the 9 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the 8 of Pentacles in the world. They like what you're doing. This just feels like there is, I'll say this. The spiritual work that you are doing, I see it being lucrative. I see it being very attractive, not only to like other people. You are drawing in spirits. So I don't know what it is that you are doing right now, but it's drawing in spirits, like, or like spirits are paying attention to what you are doing. Ancestrally, there is like this stamp of approval. Ancestrally, they are just so moved by your offerings as of late, particularly something within the last 3 weeks. There's something that you are doing. It's just like, oh yes, like that is, it is sweet smelling. Yeah. So whatever offerings you've been leaving, it's accepted. That feels very clear. There's a song that I keep hearing, and I'm trying to get it. Like I keep trying to get it. Carla, if I think about, if I run up on it, it's a very old song. By old, I mean like they might have been singing it in the 30s, 40s. I gotta, if I find the song, I will send it to you. But I don't know why I keep hearing it. That's what I like. I don't know what that is. Like I don't know the title, but that's what I'm hearing. Does anybody know what that is? That's what I keep hearing. I don't know why. Anyway, all I know for sure, you are really, I don't know if you've been doing like traveling, and by traveling, I mean like astral traveling, or if you've been going into other realms. I'll say it like, I'm gonna say it this way. Whether you've been doing it or not, this is the time. Because you doing that travel is where you are receiving insight from your lineage. I get the sense that you have at least once, there's at least 2 spirits that work very closely with you with whatever it is that you are doing. Is it Ray Charles? I don't know. Oh, is that what this train is bound for glory? It did sound, is that it? Yeah, it was something about a train. Yes. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm not going to play it because they're going to strike me if I play it. But let me look up the lyrics real quick. Yes. 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 Um, yeah, maybe you're right, Peace. Maybe it was about the train. Maybe it was about the travel. Maybe that was why that was coming to me. But I do think it was this train. I love that the one, did I say it was a woman singing it? When I put it in, the one that came up was Sister Rosetta Tharpe. So go listen to that. But Rosetta Tharpe, I don't know why. I just got chills. Yeah. I don't know why, but that is the song that I was hearing. And I'm like, I can't catch the words, but I know it's a woman singing it, but it's the blues. That, I don't know what that song means to you or if it means anything at all, but that song by her, that rendition, because literally that's what came up. That song, I don't know why. I don't know what that has to do with you or what that, but that's the song that came in. Oh, so I'm so excited. You know, what's that, Dr. Seuss? You know, all the places we'll go. Like, that's what I'm hearing for you. Like, all the places that you will go. First in the spirit realm. And where you see yourself in the spirit, they will take you in this realm too. Huh? So I'm excited. There is like an elevation that is happening for you. There is a way, like I just see you like doing whatever it is that you are doing in the spirit world, where you're working and reworking, and you're taking time away from the world, and then you're going to present something immaculate, and your ancestors are all on board. You got at least 2 guides who are working with you very closely on this. Very closely on this. Ooh, is there anything else? No, baby. Tell me when you listen to that song, tell me later if something activates in you or something sparks an idea or that means something to you. But that's the song that I was hearing. Whew. Okay. JT, are you ready? I hope that was helpful, Carla. JT, are you ready? If so, go ahead and drop your question. I'm not worried about that. I know what you're talking about, JT. I ain't worried about that. Look, I ain't worried about that. You are so welcome, Sabrina. JT, go on and drop your question. After JT, we have Denicia. Let me see. Let me check my list again. Okay, question is coming. Okay. You said Carlos felt like yours. Ashe, catch it. Reach up and catch it. We have Denicia after JT, followed by Tanikia, and then Jameson. Jameson, I hope you're still here. Make sure y'all stay on, so when I call your name, you ready. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you so much. My hair wrap is starting to fall a little back, but it's all right. That just means the spirits are with me. What portal is waiting for me to enter it? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Huh? What portal is waiting for me to enter right now? What portal? What portal? Hey, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. The happiness that you make. Huh? I love when I use this deck and this card comes up, because the 10 of Cups, typically, you know, family card. People all around. Ultimate happiness. But in this card, this particular deck, I always highlight that it's one person. One person who decided, I am the center of my joy. I am the biggest, baddest thing to happen to me. I am the fruit of my labor. I am the fruit of my labor. I am the fruit of my labor. I am the testimony. I am the living word walking around in flesh. It's me. It's me. It's me. So the portal, the portal that is opened to you is activated by you being the center of your joy. You being the center of your joy. And I'm not saying that means you doing everything by yourself, but you are talking about 10 cups overflowing. So happiness. So I know that you have been sowing tears of sorrow. Shit ain't been sweet. And yet, happiness, happiness, happiness. What you have sown in sorrow, you will reap in joy. And that's what they want you to know you're stepping into. That lo and behold, it's already here. You're already there. Right now. So while you are in the midst of a fertile land, start to plant your seeds in the ground because it's good ground. Plant those seeds now. You got all that land. You got all that water. You got all that sunlight. Make something of it. Do something with it. Sow the seeds here. And watch them come into full bloom. Ashe. My. Whew. I hope that was helpful, my love. That was a quick one card reading. That was there in just that one card. Denicia, what is your question, my love? Shout out to all my East Coast homies because it's late where y'all are. So thank y'all for being here. Denicia. Drop your question in the chat. After Denicia, we have Tanikia and then Jameson. Hope Jameson is still here. Oh, my love. Oh, okay. As soon as I saw that, may I have a general? I just need a word still. Sweet honey, baby love. Who talked to you like that? Sweet honey, baby love. Who talked to you like that, Denicia? Sweet honey, baby love. That's literally what I heard. Sweet honey, baby love. I don't know who talked to you. Okay, Jameson, I see you. I don't know who talks to you like that. I don't know which of your spirits love on you like that. Literally, it's like somebody's cooing over you. Oh, sweet honey, baby love. Huh? It's like, what the baby need? What the baby need? Love you, Winter. Good night. I missed you too. What the baby need? Somebody fussing over you. That's what it feels like. Somebody just fussing. Like, what the baby need? You need a blanket. You need something. You need something to eat. You need something to drink. You need somebody just to hold you. Sweet honey, baby love. You've been feeling somebody touching you when you sleep. Like, have you been feeling sweetness or like sweet, soft presence or presence when you sleeping? Because it's like somebody stroking your hair. Sweet baby love. Sweet honey baby love. Hey, Ia. Yeah, because it's like out, like just somebody just like just swiping your brow. Let me just hold the baby, rock the baby. Yeah, just like this. Literally, like it's like I can see someone cradling your face like this. I don't know who. Somebody being real sweet on you. That to me means that they're present. They're here. And somebody's literally cooing over you, making a big deal. Making a big deal. The ancestors have definitely made me feel grounded. Yeah. My heart, Denicia, literally feels like it's like, it feels like like, there's an excitement that they have over you. It's like, you know how like they really like you are a baby. It's like when a new baby is born and you take the baby over grandma's house and how grandma's like waiting on the porch, like, oh, the baby's here. There's like this, that feeling that however you would feel that, register that, like that is, whoo, yeah, somebody is like doting on you. I can't even like, I mean, I can pull a card, but there's just so much love. So if you could just like receive that as the word, because somebody is just doting on you. Like it's like almost like it's like you know how people be, you know, bragging on their grandbaby, bragging like, oh, you know, Denicia doing so and so. Let me show you. Look how good they look. That's my baby. Let me pull out the pictures so you can see. Let me pull out the report card so you can see. Whoever this is that I'm feeling is like they're doing that in the ancestral realm. They telling all the other spirits, like, that's my baby. Do you see my baby? My family said I was treated that way as a baby, but I don't remember that and didn't experience it growing up. Somebody here doing that. They better be networking to find me a boo. Well, we need somebody to do an ancestral dating service or something. We need to get somebody in the business of doing that. Maybe maybe Tam is doing it for the people, huh? Can we pull a card? We're gonna pull a card. This one. We're gonna pull a card. I'm trying to make sure there's not another one. Yeah. What's the sweet message? See? She do love work. Just saying. There might be a reason why she came in on your reading, you know? See, what did I say? See? Somebody loving on you, boo. Queen of Cups, somebody loving on you. Doting on you. Real happy about you. Real sweet on you. Well, I don't know who she is, but somebody here telling me to go see that lady. That could be. Child. I'm getting hot now. Child, the Queen of Cups is that lady. Actually, while you playing. I'm telling you, nothing is by chance. Look, I cut the deck and it was the Ace of Wands. And you know, when it comes to love and stuff, this sex. So yeah, maybe you need to go see the lady. Bruja Banton. Oh, that's real good to me, actually. That's real good to me. Okay, Ashe. I'm gonna let y'all handle that. Amen. Okay, Imani says, random reminder, clean y'all's altars and refresh them in your space because my folks just made me take a break to do it. That's the energy we gotta be on this month anyway. Let's go to Tanikia. You're so welcome, my love. Tanikia. And then Jameson. And if nobody shows up after Jameson, then I will probably close the line there. Hi, my love. What's your question? So if you want your question answered now, I would get in now while the getting is good. Tanikia, what is your question? No, you wouldn't be wilding if you get another one. I'm just saying, the line is not closed, but get in now. If there's something you want, baby. I was wondering about the thing you said about earth signs having a gift to share. Okay. What was you wondering? I'm wondering what gift I need to share. I'ma tell you now. I already felt a no. I'm not gonna tell you. Whoo, I'm sorry. These spirits are funny to me. So you said I knew it. Why you ask me that then? Because you knew. You know I am the self-as source lady. And when that happens, whenever spirits do not let me answer a question, it's because, one, you know the answer, or two, they want you to go on the journey of figuring it out. Because the process of figuring it out is what helps you become, right? That word hit you in a particular place. So I know that means that you know. I will do a general. Hold on. All right. Can we do something with the question that was originally asked? No. Okay. Can we do a general? Yes. We will do a general. We will do a general. I feel like you just know me by now, Tanika, and I'm glad that you I want you to also think of this before I pull your cards for your general reading. I want you to also think about this. Think about our topic that we're about to talk about in the former church girls support circle. For people who have been churched, we are used to being told what to do. We are used to going down the aisles and letting somebody else put their hand on us and say, your gift is this. Your purpose is this. Your ministry is this. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that on its face, right? Not they strict. There's nothing wrong with that on its face. I believe in the gift of prophecy, right? Sometimes I prophesy. Sometimes I look at somebody and be like, baby, you supposed to be, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. But know that those words are most powerful. Prophecy is most powerful when it can be confirmed. So yes, granted, yes, I prophesy with my cards, yes. But for some reason, they don't want me to tell you that thing. So I know that means that they are wanting you to trust yourself as a prophet. That you can speak good things into your life. I believe that we come here, right? Shout out to all of us in the African diaspora traditions. I believe that we come here knowing what we agreed with the divine in ourselves, that we were going to carry out certain things. And so we say, yeah, I'm ready to incarnate so I can do this and this and this. I don't think it's just one thing. I know some people say big P purpose is one thing. I think it's many things, right? Or maybe we have one big P purpose, but many gifts through which we see that purpose out, right? Or allow it to be made manifest in the world, share it with the world. If anything, when that happens, when a diviner like me who won't pull on it, your ancestors want you to go to them specifically for it. That's all. I know I just kind of lectured, but yeah. This ain't that kind of church. So we're going to get a general word for you. What's the general word for Tanikia? Thank you, Spirit. I saw some donations come in. I see y'all. What's the general word for Tanikia? I feel called to this deck, actually. I appreciate you, my love. Okay. After Jameson, we have Peace and we have JT. Okay. What's the word? What's the word for Tanika? What's the word? Whoop. Okay. You have cleanse, purify the mind, body, and spirit. Okay. You also, at the bottom of the deck, was spiritual bond, a solid commitment. So you and your rituals, you stepping up. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Water ritual is going to be important for you. Being in right relationship with the water is important for you and your lineage. Cleansing and so that means spiritual bathing, things of that nature. That is super important for you, especially right now. So continuing the rituals of bathing, cleansing. I don't know if Tam is still in here, but baby, Tam will tell you, Ea will tell you, keeping up a regimen of cleaning yourself spiritually is what will make shit move in your life. So you want clarity on what your gifts are and how to move? Spiritual bath. You want to know what you need to know, when you need to know it. If you have a body of water, go get to know the body of water. Be with the water. Bring offerings to the water. Something here about that for you. And the solid commitment feels like, are you ready to actually fully commit into this level of your spirituality? Because that is what is being called. And maybe that's why they didn't want me to tell you. Maybe the water is going to tell you. The water is abundant. The water has so much to give. Why did I just tell my wife I was going to get a regimen going after the first one I just took? Because that was the initiation. That was the beginning. So, cleanse. So, and you and I can sidebar about this if you have like questions around that. But yeah, there's something here with you and baths and water and cleansing. Do you remember the story of Joseph in the Bible? Are you a dreamer, Tanika? Because I don't know why you reminded me of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph was not just a dreamer. Joseph was also, I thought so. Joseph was also a water diviner. Hello, Joseph, King of Dreams. Wasn't as good as the Prince of Egypt, but it's a good movie. Joseph was also a water diviner. So, water is important to you and for you. So, keep that in mind. Feel free to sidebar with me if you feel called. Ashe. Jameson, are you ready? What's your question? Okay, I can't make that up. You said, why have I had someone speak about Joseph over my life as a child in church? And we were just talking about people speaking over your life. Well, hello, there is your confirmation there. Hey, Jameson. What's your question, dear? Thank you for your patience because you've been waiting a while. After Jameson, we have Peace and JT. Yes, Lindsay, are you talking about Joseph, King of Dreams? That's a good one. It is a great musical. I was curious about general or what a career in music would look like, but I have something heavier that brought me here that I'd like to ask about. Okay. I'll see. Go ahead and ask what the heavier thing is, and if my guys will help me give you the answer, I will. I have an abusive ex-boyfriend that tormented me years ago, and I left and went through hell and back. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm glad that you left. You were able to be free. I know that YouTube only gives y'all a couple of characters. He just followed me on my channel, and he has posted a few videos of an old love letter I wrote set up on an altar with a burning flame. He just followed me on my channel. He's posted a few videos of an old love letter I wrote set up on an altar. Oh. Oh, hell no. That's what I felt in my spirit immediately as soon as I read that. Oh, hell no. That's a hell no. That is a hell no. I'm sure you're still typing, so I'm waiting. That is classic manipulation. Based off what you're telling me, that is classic manipulation to cause some sort of distress in you, to cause some sort of dis-ease in you, right? Or unease, right? Basically to fuck with you. That's basically what that is for. I'm still waiting on your question. Why haven't you blocked him yet? Hi, Hood and Earthy. Yeah, you made it to a live. I'm doing some donation-based readings right now. You blocked him on several accounts. Okay. Baby, you might need a working. Now, I don't do that. You got to go find somebody else to do it. But what's the question that you have? Is there a question on your heart about that? Because that's giving a cord cutting. That's giving a revocation and a banishment. Particularly because there was abuse involved. So I don't know your spiritual frame, but if I were you, I would call on my, if I were you, I would call on my warriors. I would call on whoever your warriors are, whoever your angels are. I would call on them. I would call on the power of justice. I would cry out, literally. I would remind my spirits of all that I had suffered at the hands of this abusive person. And I would ask them to get justice for me, to restore my peace, to keep that person away from me and mine forever. I would ask for protection. I would ask to be kept from that. Can we talk about my ancestors, my angels? Can I ask what should I do from here on out? I mean, I just told you what to do, but yeah, we could. I just told you. I'm telling you, like yeah, I know what you need to do. What I just said. I would call on them. Yeah. All right. To the loving and the fierce guardians, warrior spirits that walk with Jameson. Those who love and fight for and protect Jameson. What should Jameson do for themselves here on out concerning this? I literally feel fire in my chest. So all you have to do is invoke them. All I did was just, you saw how I did that? I don't even have to know the names. They know who they are. You can call them just like I did. Because literally, as soon as I started saying that and took in a deep breath, fire here. And fire is good when it comes to justice. First of all, they said stop worrying about it. 9 of Swords. This is stressing you out, but I want you to know, don't feel bad when I say this. That is the point of following you on your channel and posting that stuff, is to fuck with your mind. And so they are saying, first, take back your mind. Take back as much as you can. I'm going to even change my tone because I know there's fire in my chest, but I want you to hear this. Because the energy is fierce, but is loving. Take back your mind. Even if you have created like this physical distance from this person, there's still access that they have up here, that this boyfriend has up here. And so they're saying, take back your mind. They are acknowledging that they can see how stressful this has been for you. And honestly, there may be fear here, right? The 9 of Swords is anxiety. It can even be depression. So taking care of your mental health is first and foremost. First and foremost. They want Jameson to be well. So I'm going to ask you, this is me, Jada. I'm going to ask you, who are your support systems? Who are your people? The people who love you, the people who can speak life back into you, right? Who can help you, who can hold you. Get around those people, have those people with you. Know that you can, someone that you can call, right? Phone a friend. That's what your angels, I'm hearing specifically your angels, that your angels want for you is for you to be covered with love and community. That's first. What else? That's actually foremost. It's my pleasure, Denicia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. First and foremost, let's get one more. Let's get one more. And then, and strength. I love to see this card. I love to see this card when talking about this, right? That what do they want for you is to hold your head up, right? What they want for you is to feel their strength. And if you don't feel like you're strong enough, can you ask them, right? Can you call on your ancestors? And if you don't know how, like I said, the way I just did it, to the ancestors who love me, who support me, who protect me, and want me to be well, to my good spirits, to my warrior and protective ancestors and angels, lend me your strength. Lend me your strength. Remind me of who I am. Fortify my mind to keep out the enemy that tries to cause me to enter into self-defeat, right? Because make no mistake, that's what this is. This person trying to taunt you and do all that stuff, that's a mind game to get you to buy into self-defeat. They're trying to do everything they can. They're desperate. Rise above. You are mighty, Jameson. You are mighty. And they want you to remember that. Huh? I'm gonna pull one final card. This is from the Archangel Michael Oracle, and I feel like it's fitting for you. What's the word for Jameson? What's the word for Jameson? Is it this one? It says, be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. You see how this person has their hand over their chest and their angel is behind them, stabilizing them, holding them, protecting, right? This is what is available to you. This is what they are communicating to you. So this be honest with yourself, I think, is key, because even when someone is not good for us and has put us through all manner of hell, does not mean that you don't have conflicting feelings about it. So try not to judge yourself for whatever is coming up. Be kind and gentle and call on your help. My angel's my grandmother. Light and progress to your grandmother. And I love that this here is this angel who's here. So call on your grandmother's help. Call on your grandmother's help. Let her show you the way. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was helpful. I hope you remain safe. Remain safe and secure in your grandmother's arms. Yeah. Ooh. Navarre says, oh, wait, this is a word for me. Somebody owes me $1,200 and had the nerve to ice grill me at my job. Ooh, I had to pray while walking home just now. Ooh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I am so sorry that happened to you. And may your money come back to you with interest. Ashe. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Jameson. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you. All right, now we have Peace. Go ahead and drop your question. Peace, drop your question in the chat. After Peace, we have JT, and then somebody else put in $5. I'm not sure who that is, so you'll have to let me know who it was. Peace, drop your question when you're ready. Somebody sent a $5 donation. If that was you, let me know. Hey, Peace. Ooh, yes, for the bubbles. Oh, hey, Lady AC. Okay, so it'll be Peace, and then JT, and then you. General reading, por favor, for you, my love. Anything for you, my love. Yes, thank you, Spirit. What's the word for my love? Peace. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Ooh. You writing? You been writing things? Oh, hold on. Tanikia says, random Jada, earlier today I found myself humming, Take Me to the Water as I prepare for a bath. Water spirits. The cards that I have for you, Peace, were Temperance and the Ace of Swords. And I just wondering like what you are writing, what are you putting together, what are you putting into action or something. Or maybe it is that this is the time to write if you're not writing. But it feels like if there is something that you've been even just thinking about, that's interesting, because whatever this is, I think is going to be very healing, very, very healing. Oh no, sorry. The oh no is not for you. I just saw that my library book was returned and I'm not done reading it. Sorry, just random. Wow, ADHD. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just like, what is it that you are supposed to be like writing or taking action on? Whatever it is going to be some sort of healing and a respite for you. That's cute. Hold on, let me get one more. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, are you working on some kind of funding? Like funding, like grants, or looking for grants or some type of funding or something like that. Hi, thank you for your super chat. I will get to you as soon as I get through the others on my list. Yeah, is there, I don't know if there's something here, some kind of grant or, okay. HP, hey Bookie. I say that because, we have Temperance, we have the Ace of Swords, which can be applying. Bottom of the deck, you had the Hierophant, but you had the 6 of Pentacles, and this can sometimes be mutual aid or some type of funding. And so if over the next 2 months, this month, from now for the next 30 days, if there's something comes to you, peace, some type of funding, grant, fellowship, something like that, apply for it. Just do it. Just apply for it, because you could be getting funding to do something. Or do the thing, because there feels like favor. There feels like, oh, okay, mutual aid fund. You've been afraid to share it. Okay, do it. Do it. Do it. Do the thing. Do it. Because I'm like, there's something here with mutual aid or funding or receiving funding from people. Do the thing. Oh, yeah. Ace of Cups. Do it. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. We always talk about you and your name. We always talk about you and your name. Peace that comes to you. Peace that they want to give to you. Do the thing. Put it out there. Let people bless you. I'm putting these cards up. That's it. I'm done. That's it. That's it. I hope that will show up again, child. Let me see. Will it show me? Okay. Yes, do it. Let people support you. Okay, JT, I think you said you had a general question. After JT, we have AC, and then we have the super chat that came through. The super chat, I have not forgotten. It did go away, but I wonder I'm trying to see if I can bring it back up. It doesn't look like it. You're so welcome, peace. JT, what's your question, my love? I love a general. I've been feeling, seeing, hearing, and receiving signs about being seen, exposure, etc. And I feel it coming. Pero, like, is it through music, writing, a third thing? Okay. The donation is at a minimum of $5 HP. And the information is in the description box. $5 is the donation. Hood and Earthy, the minimum is $5. And you get one question per each donation. Good night, peace. Okay. You said, how is it coming, though? Oh, hi. Is it Donnie? Did you subscribe to my Substack today? Your name looks familiar. If so, thank you for subscribing. All of the donation information is in the description box. Specifically vitality and calls to modeling again. So you're wanting to know where the money resides? Is that the question? Oh, where you gonna be famous? Okay. Where is the fame, abundance, all the things that you say yes. Where is that coming from? Spirit, will you tell me where it's coming from? Yes, sir. Okay. Page of Swords. Six of Cups. King of Swords. I think it's going to come from whatever it is. I think it's going to come from however you express yourself. Seems like to me this could be voice. So it could be music. It could be like writing. So like, I don't know, songwriting, but also you write, like you're a journalist. So yeah, my guess will be that. And also making sure that however you choose to express yourself, that you rock the space as though you know you belong there. That's the King of Swords. The King of Swords knows they are the expert. There ain't no questions about this. Ain't no questions about this. So in the Page of Swords is going to be how you are expressing yourself, right? What is it? What messages are you getting out and how are you getting it out? So I'm not saying nah on modeling or anything like that, but I do think that there's something here with the music. It's with writing and writing your own music. I think that's going to be in particular. Oh, you said the King of Swords is the card that represents your artist name, Drew. Well, Sister Cup says, go back to that old thing, baby. Go back to that old thing. Let me put this damn song out. See, you had something, you was sitting on something the whole time. Yeah, go on. Go on, do that thing now. Ashe. AC, you are next, and then I will do my super chat. AC, you are next. That is so cool. AC, you are next, and then super chat, and then I have HP. Okay, a general reading. All right, Spirit. Thank you. What are the messages for Adriana? Did I pronounce it correctly? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. All right. What is the general word? I'm here. I don't know why I'm hearing I Told the Storm. Even though your winds blow, I just want you to know. I don't know why that song just came out as soon as Andriana. Hi, Riley. Yeah, that song says, I told the storm, past storm, you can't last. So this song, I love this song because it is such an alchemic song. That's a song for the alchemists, right? That you can speak to the elements and you can change things. You can move things. You can speak to the waters and they'll be still. You can speak to the storm and it'll pass over you. You'll be okay. So there's something here about you getting more into your personal magic, your personal power, and being able to shift things, right? I don't seem sweet, Riley. I am sweet. I am sweet. So that's interesting. What is your personal power looking like? Okay, let's see. What's the general word? It's the magician, your personal power. So let's talk about that. What are you ready to manifest in your life? And how have you told yourself no when the power has always been in your hands? Huh? The cards you have are the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, 2 sixes. We talking about harmony, writing things again, coming back into balance, right? Coming into full healing. That is what is available to you. And so what's important here, I think it's called I Told the Storm. I think that's what the song is called. I Told the Storm. Y'all let me know in the chat. That's right. So there is a message here about you leaving what is familiar in pursuit of your happiness. You leaving what's familiar in pursuit of what it is you really want. Meaning you got to leave personal opinion behind because you're moving with your power now. Meaning you got to leave the old and move to the new. What's that story in the Bible about putting new, fresh wine in old wineskins? All it does is break the, it makes the wineskin nothing. The wine will spill and now you just wasted all this good wine. Change the wineskins. Change the wineskins. Change the wineskins. So it's not that for you that you're moving away from your happiness, but there's something about you needing to determine what feels good and aligned and what actually brings me joy for me, not what other people think, for me. And now, how can I take that with my personal power to return to myself? Return to myself. And the journey to yourself it might feel a little rocky at first. It might feel a little rocky at first. But that's why, we got a card that talks about being in the water. And the song that came in was about the storm. So even when you're in the boat on your way to greener pastures, that don't mean it's not going to storm. But the truth is, you are the magician. So when the storm comes, I picked up the magician card and death was behind it. What'd I just say? What'd I just say about get that baby out of here? Because baby, ain't nothing wrong with witchcraft. Ain't nothing wrong with witchcraft. But hey, you got the magician behind it was the death card. What did I say earlier about the death card? That's your ancestors. The dead that walk with you, who love you and support you. They are behind you. They are behind you, fueling your power. That's how you can tell the storm. Because the storms that you are facing, they've already faced. So you can consult with the ones who came before you, the ones who love you, and who are in the boat with you. So I don't know how this applies in your life. All I know is make sure that wherever you're going, you take your beloveds with you. Take your ancestors. 6 of Cups can be that ancestral connection. It's also your inner children. Take them all with you. Yeah. All right, my love. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. I don't know how to find the beloved one who posted the super chat. Let me see if I can find it on my computer because I want to answer that question. I should be able to find it in here. Let's see. That's what I told the storm. That's good. That's good. All right. How do I find that? There we go. All right. Afton Hogan asked, will I get back what is rightfully mine? Ooh, some things you're going to have to fight for. I don't even know if they're here, but since they paid, I am going to answer it. Will I get back what is rightfully mine? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. HP, I believe you're next. Woo! Yes, baby. You're going to get back what's yours. Justice is here. Ha! Justice is standing up for you. And you also have a guide here with the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Yeah. I just got chills all over. You have a very present ancestor or spirit, some guide. This is a man or male figure, someone who's very strict about you. That's the only way I can think. Like very strict, very stern about you. Justice is on your side. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you fret. it's like this guide, whoever this is who walks with you, they get activated when you cry. Like, ooh, I hate to see you cry. Now I got to do something about this. So that's exactly who you need to be talking to. So I don't know if you are aware of who this guide is in your life. I don't know if this is a father, grandfather, great grandfather. I'm not sure if this is an angel. Somebody cares a whole lot about you, and they said, ask me, and we'll go get your stuff and bring it back to you. Woo! Thank you for your super chat. I hope that you're still here to hear that. But I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for this question. And shout out to your spirits who pulled up. No, subtle juice. These are not demonic. Not at all. Do you see any demons around? I don't. No, there's nothing demonic about these cards. These cards are paper. This is paper. This is paper that came from a tree. These cards are paper, just like this book is paper. And I use them both. And they both work. Because it's not about this paper and it's not about this paper. It's about me. I am the oracle. And what the spirits that walk with me filter through my mouth to bless your life. Yeah. So thanks for the question. Thanks for the question. Thank you. This is a cute Bible, right? I love this. This Bible reminds me of my great grandmother, Essie Lee. And so, yeah, I have this. This is the one that I be using when I need it. This is the African Tazama African deck, African Tazama. HP, I think that you are next. Let me double check. You next. Come on, HP, what's the question? Also, I'm so glad to see you here. I miss you, love. I miss you. After HP, we have another question from Jameson and then Hood and Earthy. General. Will do. Thank you to the spirits and guides who love my boo HP. Please help me to get a message for my love. Oh, HP. Oh, okay. God damn. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. And 7 of Wands. God damn. Keep people out your pocket. Jesus. Keep people out your pocket. Okay, so I feel like you finna come into some money. And if you're not coming into it, like, your money looking real good. Yeah, like, you've been steadily working and moving and get into some sweet. Yeah, I like that honey jar, Coming to some sweetness. And what's cool about this is look how you are moving towards the gift and the gift is moving towards you at the same pace, Talk about how you moving with your own and the divine is holding it out like, come on, baby. Come on, here it is. Here it is. Just come on over here. Come on. Yo, baby, the fruit is not just coming, it's just around the river bend. Y'all know I can't sing, but it's literally like right there. But, because it doesn't negate. What I'm about to say does not negate anything. Be very careful. Keep people out your pockets. They ain't got to know what you got going on. They ain't got to know what you got going on. 5 of Wands talks about competition, right? But you know what the reason why I said goddamn, bottom of the deck was the 7 of Wands, protecting your peace, right? But also like that defensive state. So that's why I mean keep people out your pockets, because you've been working very hard to get to a particular goal, and there's always going to be some level of part of this might be you, HP, feeling like you are obligated in some way, form, or fashion. So I'm gonna ask you to resist that. The obligation that you might feel to do what you need to do, particularly this feels like related to money. Fight that. Put my mail down, please. Fight that actually. Fight that actually. Fight that actually. Because look, center of the deck was the Emperor. Because you actually got things to do. Yeah, you actually got things to do. You actually have things that you need to get in order. You actually have plans for that money. You actually have things that you want to do. You actually have places that you want to go. You actually have something in mind already. So don't let something else come in and try to dictate what you do with it. It's yours, ain't it? This is something that literally came down from my spirits to me this morning. They were like, how are you going to be guilty for the money that you asked us for? How are you going to feel guilty for the things that's coming in that you asked for? I said, they got me together. So I'm just going to repeat what they said to me to you. Please don't be guilty or feel guilty about the things that you prayed and you worked and you was at your shrine and you were knocking on the floor and all the things that you were doing. Woo, I feel that. You worked for this. You worked for this. So you get to dictate where it goes. And you get to dictate how much you keep for the things that you already have planned. For the things that you already have planned. Because you be crying at the shrines, okay? I know you do. I can feel it. Because they got me reading your mail. And they know. So as you are steadily moving, and that gift, that money, that opportunity is coming, when you collide with it, remember your plans. Remember your plans. Huh? I love you. Ashe. My edges are more delicate because I'm blonde now. Please be gentle with me. I love you, but this, you know, you be bringing fire spirits to me. You know that. I love you so much, and I'm so excited. Can we just be excited for HP right now? I'm excited for what is coming. I'm so excited because something beautiful is happening here. Hello. So excited. Woo. Jameson, you are next. Jameson, you are next. I don't know what you've been cooking up, but baby, listen, look, your living's not in vain. Your weeping is not in vain. Your prayers are not in vain. Your rituals are not in vain. Huh? The suffering is not in vain. It's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. You're going to get it back. You're going to get it back with interest. You sure do. I was thinking about you in the thing that we did. My. Don't get me started, child, because I'll be in here praying in tongues. Y'all ain't ready. Jameson, what is your second question? Hey, now. Hey, huh? HP, who was your mother? Huh? Now, I'm not saying they coming through the tarot because I'm not that silly. But I'm just saying when the Queen of Cups shows up for you, I know that means something. Huh? My. Also, I love the name Hood and Earthy. Yes, it was. I saw everybody going up. Jameson says, I've written a lot of songs and have published them. I've been feeling very lost and not knowing what my purpose is in this life. My question is, what lane should I invest in life? That's a big question. That's a big question. That's a big question. What lane should you invest in? Because really the decision is up to you. You just have to get out of your own way and have to make a choice. Jameson, you have to make a choice. You have to choose. Choose you this day who you won't be. Riley says, I don't do ritual because the Lord has the power and I trust in that, but I vow with you in your message. That's because the Lord is with me. I'm a preacher. Grew up in the church my whole life. And the thing is, people who follow the Lord do ritual all the time. Going to church on Sunday is a ritual. That's ritual. Praying to God is ritual. Praying to Jesus is ritual. So you do ritual. We just might not do the same rituals. But also we do the same rituals. So just be mindful of that. Which is so cool. We don't have to make that so divisive, right? Communion is ritual. Water baptism is ritual. You know? You know? Okay, let me scroll for hi everybody who's joining in. If you want a reading, Riley says these questions are good. I love the advice. I can apply for mine. I'm glad I found you. Well, welcome in. Glad you're here. Go back to Jameson's question. My question is, what lane should I invest in? Feeling very lost. Okay. Okay. Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Honestly, okay, so this is not going to tell me, what you need to do in a concrete way. I know that's what you're asking for.